Did you know that millions of people getting Social Security just got some good news about their October checks? If you get SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, you need to hear this because you might have gotten more money than you expected. Before I tell you what happened, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss important news about your benefits. Something surprising happened with Social Security payments in October, and many people are asking why their checks were bigger than usual. This doesn't happen very often, so when it does, it's worth paying attention to. The Social Security Administration made some changes that weren't part of the normal yearly increases, and this affected millions of people who get benefits. Every year, Social Security benefits go up a little bit because things cost more money. This is called a cost of living adjustment, or COLA for short. In 2025, benefits went up by 2.5%. But October was different because some people got extra money on top of this regular increase, and many people didn't know it was coming. Have you ever noticed that sometimes your Social Security check is a different amount than you expected? This happens because the Social Security office is always making small changes and fixes to people's accounts. In October, several of these changes happened at the same time, which meant some people got pleasant surprises when they checked their bank accounts. Let's talk about what happened with SSI first. SSI stands for Supplemental Security Income, and it's for people who don't have much money or resources. Some SSI recipients got bigger payments in October because they received back payments that had been delayed. These back payments were money they should have gotten earlier, but the Social Security office was still working on their cases. October was when many of these delayed payments finally got processed and sent out. People who get SSDI also saw some surprises in October. SSDI stands for Social Security Disability Insurance, and it's for people who can't work because of a disability. Some SSDI recipients got bigger checks because the Social Security Administration started paying out money that was owed to people from earlier policy changes. These payments weren't supposed to happen in October originally, but the processing got done faster than expected. What made October special was that the Social Security Administration has been working hard to fix problems in their system and catch up on delayed work. They've been updating their computers and making their processes work better. October was the first month where all these improvements started working together, and that meant some people got payments they had been waiting for. For people who get VA benefits, October brought good news too. VA benefits are for veterans, and sometimes people get both VA benefits and Social Security. When both systems work together better, it can mean more money for people who qualify for both types of help. The coordination between these programs got better, and October showed how much this can help veterans. Do you get more than one type of government benefit? If you do, you probably noticed that things have been working more smoothly lately. The different government offices have been getting better at working together, and October was a great example of how this helps people who need multiple types of assistance. The reason these October increases were surprising is because of technical improvements that weren't expected to be ready so soon. The Social Security Administration has been updating their computer systems all year, and October was when these new systems really started working well. This meant payments were more accurate, faster, and some old mistakes finally got fixed. These improvements are good news for the rest of 2025 and beyond. When the computer systems work better, people can trust that their benefits will be correct and on time. This is really important for people who depend on these payments to pay their bills and buy groceries. What does this mean for your monthly budget? The October increases show that the benefit system is getting more reliable. When your payments are more predictable, it's easier to plan how to spend your money each month. This is especially important if Social Security or disability benefits are your main source of income. Have you been worried about whether your benefits would be paid correctly each month? The improvements that showed up in October suggest that these worries should become less common. The Social Security system is working better now, which means fewer delays and mistakes with payments. Looking at the next few months, the October changes seem to be setting up a better system for everyone. The surprise increases that people got in October are probably the beginning of continued improvements in how benefits are handled. People should expect their payments to be more accurate and arrive more predictably. The better coordination between different benefit programs that we saw in October should continue too. This means if you qualify for help from multiple government programs, the process should keep getting smoother and less confusing. What should you do right now to make sure you get the most from these improvements? The most important thing is to make sure all your information is correct and up to date with the Social Security Administration. When their computer systems work better, they can only help you if they have the right information about you. You should also make sure your address, bank information, and other personal details are current. If the Social Security office doesn't have your correct information, you might miss out on payments or important notices about your benefits. Another important step is to keep track of any changes in your situation. If you move, get married, or have other life changes, you need to tell the Social Security Administration right away. With their improved systems, they can process these changes faster, but they still need to know about them. The October surprise increases also show why it's important to stay informed about changes to benefit programs. Many people were surprised by the extra money because they didn't know these improvements were happening. By staying connected to good sources of information, you can be prepared for changes instead of being surprised by them. As we finish up 2025, the changes that happened in October are likely to keep making things better for people who get federal benefits. What started as a surprise has helped people understand how the improved systems work, and this should help everyone navigate the benefit system better in the future. The October increases weren't just extra money for people who needed it. They showed that improvements in how the government handles benefits can make real differences in people's lives. Whether you get SSI, SSDI, VA benefits, or a combination of these, the changes in October point toward a future with more accurate and reliable benefit payments. These improvements matter because millions of Americans depend on these benefits to survive. When the system works better, it means people can worry less about whether their check will arrive on time and focus more on living their lives. The October surprises were a good sign that the system is moving in the right direction. If this video helped you understand what happened with the October benefit increases, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We work hard to keep you informed about all the changes that could affect your Social Security and other benefits. With so many changes happening in government programs, staying informed is more important than ever, and we're here to help you understand what it all means for you.